took the scouting report from that plus the footage from that event, and I started cold calling basketball agents. Now, Damon, you probably know as well as I do that that's backwards. The agents are supposed to be calling you. Now, if you're good, they call you. I wasn't that good, so or at least I wasn't thought of as being good, so I had to call them. So I basically called about 60 basketball agents, found about 20 who I got in touch with. They said, "Let me see what you have." I sent them footage of my performance at that exposure camp, not footage from my college experience. Some people may be wondering, why don't you just send them college footage? Because in college, I was playing against guys who were not pro material. So nothing I did in college was really relevant to my pro aspirations. But playing at this exposure camp against guys who were looking to be or were already pro mattered a lot. And this footage was not a link that I was sending people. Mind you, this is 2005. I'm sending them a copy of a VHS tape. You remember those, Damon?
Of course I do, man. I have a whole stack of them from movies like Vacation, Animal House,
Right.
somewhere in my
Exactly.
parents' house.
Right. So I was sending copies of VHS tape in a bubble mailer in the physical mail to these agents who asked to see what I had. One agent I was able to get back in touch with, and he said, "I will represent you." He helped me get my first playing job, which was in Kaunas, Lithuania, in the summer of 2005. So that's how I went from where I started to starting my pro career.
So, I mean, phenomenal story. But let me ask you, so what was it about basketball after college, right? Because my story, like I was kind of mentioning to you, is I was I actually, I played at Arizona State. I had a great career there, and I always thought, Dre, that if you succeeded at one level, you got to go to the next level. And I was drafted previously, but out of college, I didn't get drafted. So unlike you, I just kind of quit and gave up. You know what I mean? Which I look back on now, and I'm kind of disappointed with myself. And it was a great learning lesson, but for you, coming out of a D3 school, not, obviously you're not going to get drafted. Then I heard this where you have to drive all the way across, a 15, 16-hour drive, pay money to go do it, and then cold call all of these coaches.